Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Alok, and in this video we will see about encapsulation. We will see through example and how it improve our programming skills and its key features, and then later we will see it through example. We'll create a class in Unity project, then we will understand encapsulation in deeper way. If you are new to my channel, then press subscribe button to get all the latest video updates. So let's start today's topic. Encapsulation is one of the four OOP principles like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. And abstraction we have seen in previous video. If you haven't seen, you can see in description there is a link we gave for previous video where we explain about abstraction, how we use it in our Unity project. So all the details and example also we gave in that video. So in description you can check that link, and in this video also top right corner the link is shown. You can go through that link also. So let's start. So encapsulation is one of the four OOPs principle, and it refer to restrict direct access to object data and only exposing necessary functionality. That means instead of exposing some variable directly, we can encapsulate it and we can access it using private property or some other way like through function also. So this is encapsulation. So there are some feature of encapsulation like it hide implementation detail and expose only required data. So it won't show everything, it just show only required data. Other is it uses access modifier. It uses public, private, protected and internal access specifier that make variable or any function it decide the accessibility. Next one is encapsulate data using properties. It hide the data, like suppose we created a private health variable that has some value, and instead of exposing it directly we can create one property that uses some rules and regulation to update health. So that is called encapsulation. Now we will see it through example. So let's start. We will see through some example. So first example we will see through player. I will keep it enable because so we will see through some examples. So I'm creating a empty game object. Understand encapsulation. You can write any name, and I will write one script called player, and I'm creating new one. Player, yeah. So this new script is created. I'm created different folder. Description of this project I will provide in the video description, and through that you can access this project in Git repository. It's a public repository. You can see all the code from there. So we have created a class. Double click there. Yeah, so in player I will create one variable, private variable. 1 minute. Private let's int health. We'll give some default health. So we created a health variable that is private. Now we will create one public property that changes health values but in a controlled way. Like this is getter setter we creating, and if somebody asks health value, oh, created it capital, so get, we will return health value. Okay, and if somebody want to set, then there will be some restriction, like set, like we have maximum health value 100. So if somebody through coding, if somebody want to change value to more than 100, so we can restrict it. We can add some rules and regulation here to update our variable, like health equals to, we can add like this, dot clamp. Clamp means value will be within that range, minimum and maximum. So first is this value, whatever is coming, and min value is 0, max is 100. So nobody can change this value to minimum to maximum. Minimum will be 0, not in minus, and maximum will be 100, not more than that. So we added some restriction here. Nobody can't directly change this health. Okay, so next one is other is, if somebody want to update some health value, we can give some function also here, void player damage, and here health equals to some damage value will come from here, damage value default make it 0, minus equals to, and damage value. Yeah, so this damage value, we are indirectly modifying health here, and then yeah, that's it. Add some debug while testing, it will help. Player damage, health, okay, sorry. Yeah, so this is the example that we can use for encapsulation in our code. So here we can see this access specifier restrict the scope of the variable, so directly nobody can change it, it will only modify it through this. And we can add some rules here also. Instead of this, we can also write if value is less than 0, then don't update it. If it is greater than 100, don't update it. So instead of that, we just use this. So this is the one way, this is the way, and I will see it through one more example. I'll go to Unity first, and I will create one more script, like player movement. It's a new script. In this also I will explain you how we can use encapsulation in our code. Yeah, so in this script player movement, I will add one private field, private float speed, let's say, and its value is 20, and here we encapsulate this field, encapsulate this field, and we will create one getter setter for updating this speed, just like in previous example. Float speed, and here we'll create get and set. So for make it capital and return speed in this way. And for setting we will use the same way like we did. Speed equals to mathf dot clamp, so that value can't be changed within some range like 0 to 20. So in this way we can add, these are some normal restriction that I am using only for showing purpose, but in coding we might get some other condition. Suppose if speed, for example, like if speed value is greater than 40, we can change some animation state from here, like that we can use it. So here we restrict speed. Now I will create one function that will change the value movement. Suppose 1 minute void movement, and in this, so by default it is private, no need to write private, but for good practice we should specify access specifier. So float move equals to input dot get access, and I will write here horizontal and multiply it with speed, multiply it with time dot delta time, and then we can transform dot translate, we can translate some object. Okay, so move 0, 0, we'll move it only in x direction. So here we are changing value and we will moving it. So we have to call this function from update, make it work. We'll call from each frame, and now if I go here and disable this, and I will add one 3D object cube here, and instead of this I'll create one serialized field here and transform cube. Okay, copy. Now cube will move based on this value. Yeah, so save the scene and assign this cube here, add one direction light. Now if I press this arrow keys, you can see cube is moving smoothly. So anyway, this is not the objective. Our objective was to understand this abstraction. So our objective was to understand this encapsulation, and I hope you understand in these two example I gave. Yeah, so now we can see here why encapsulation is here. So encapsulation we can see easily. Speed is protected from unwanted change. We can't change this speed variable directly, and this capital speed is allow. Controlled modification, this is property, we can say it getter setter, and ensure speed limit only 0 to 20. It can't go beyond 20 and 0. So this is encapsulation that we can use in our Unity project. There is a simple example. We can create some complex example also, but the fundamental will be same. So thanks for watching. So if you have any doubt regarding to this topic, you can ask me anything in comment box. I will reply you back. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit like button. And for future video, you can subscribe to my channel, and for latest video update and notification in your mobile phone, you can hit the bell icon.